Didn't have my mic on. Okay. All right, I'm live. What's up? Dave's channel, Sam Retro, Wrestle Plunge. I watched the documentary on some channel, some streaming channel about the Karen Reed case. It is interesting. Let's see. What's the I don't know if I have anything to talk about today. I didn't really watch much streaming yesterday, to be honest. I watched what did I watch? Oh, I watched season 3 of Hotel Hell, and I saw the lady who has the diarrhea on the chair. I didn't know which for sure which person it was, but when I saw the lady that did it, I was like, as soon as I saw her, I was like, that's got to be the diarrhea lady. But that was pretty cool. New Vinny Slugga content. I love the videos of his dad just driving places. Like, it's just so. And now Vinny's gotten to where he will, like, talk over his. He's like kind of doing like a narration of some type over the videos. But yeah, she had diarrhea. Yeah, well, okay, she had diarrhea on the chair, but then she didn't realize it. So she just said like she didn't know like that she had shit on the chair. But yeah, the episodes on YouTube are absolutely outlandish. They're not uncensored, but they're like really close. Like for some reason, like every other episode shows Gordon Ramsay taking a shower, and it just shows his complete ass with like a tiny little blur so you can't see his balls from the back. It's really awkward. But all the cursing is in it and stuff. It's really quite weird. But if you like Gordon Ramsay, the Hotel Hell show is so bizarre, and I think the YouTube whatever version of it they use that allows all this like filth in it makes the show even crazier. Yeah, it's gently censored. I thought on Kitchen Nightmares some of it was like some of the bleeping and stuff was like for words that weren't really curse words to make it seem like it was so much more than it actually was. But man, he really has a lot to say to these people. What's up, Jeremy? What's up, Joe Shabatoni? Anon J, and oh, that's Wrestle Plunge again. But yeah, that's pretty much all I did yesterday was watch. I got high and watched Hotel Hell. Well, and I watched Bethadone and Vinny Slugga, but that was about it. I did see though, I haven't had a chance to watch it yet, that there was like a 3 or 4 hour recap on ThorpeTube on Kick, where Grace sat down and broke down the last bit of content, and I saw that Lalo was on the show. It said Ben in the descript or in the title, I think, but I didn't see him just like scrolling through or whatever. What's the other thing? Hold on, I think I found a new person too. Oh, I don't know if you guys have seen these or not. They're kind of cool. Somebody uploaded like 3 years ago, but somebody uploaded like all the Smoky Mountain Wrestling Fan Week like hand cam shit that was kind of interesting. Also, Vinny Slugga has a great video up where he calls Amazon and thinks he's being scammed. I have no idea why he posted it. Yeah, I think that's about it, unfortunately. So I'm just going to pick up OVW where we left off last time. It did get taken down because of copyright, but I think with using the overlays and shit, I'm hoping we can like squeak past. So if it doesn't, then we'll watch those. We'll either watch those Smoky Mountain fan week things, or we can find like a fan cam of something of some kind to watch. But I'm hopeful we can do this because we've had entire streams of OVW before. But anyway, this is the OVW where we left off last time, where we got stream got taken down. This is OVW August 7th, 1999, and we're about 10 minutes into the show. So let's see how this. Let's really cross our fingers and see how this goes.
And Conway lays Dinsmore out. Conway and Damager, despite the fact that they are reluctant partners, are still in control of this tag team match. Trailer Park Trash on the apron, desperately trying to get the tag to his partner, Dick Dinsmore. And you saw there, Damager tagged Rob Conway while Conway was unaware of it. Damager now with the cover. 1, 2, and Trash makes that save. We have to make note of the fact that Conway and Damager, through this entire contest, have not intentionally tagged each other. It has always been a situation where one man's back was turned.
Watching wrestling on live is always like, I feel like I'm always in like a Mission Impossible scenario. I'm just like waiting. I'm like trying to keep my awareness for any potential issues. If it's 87,000 people or 87 people, what did they say? What building this is?
The other man would make the tag. Neither Conway nor Damaja has wanted the other
Is this
to be
St.
legally
Francis?
involved in this match. Dinsmore now in the reverse chinlock, trying to mount some type of offensive. Damaja bearing the weight down across Dinsmore's back. Damaja slams Dinsmore across the back now, keeping Dinsmore at a disadvantage. Once again goes for the headlock. Dinsmore backs his man into the ropes, has his hands all in Damaja's face, and for the first time, an intentional tag. Damaja reached up, Conway took the tag. Damaja into the ropes, Conway evades with a leapfrog, but a double knockout. And now Damaja and Conway are down.
What's up,
Dinsmore
Levinsky?
has the opportunity to make his tag here to Trailer Park Trash. Dinsmore trying to create the opening. He's not sure where he's at. Conway and Damaja looked at each other as if to say, it's your fault, and Trash makes the tag. Trailer Park Trash is in the ring, and he is on top of Damaja and Conway, backing up now, trying to stay out of the way of a red-hot Trailer Park Trash.
Trailer Park Trash.
With Conway sends the Iron Man into the ropes. Big clothesline. Damaja once again off balance as well. Trash
This
has been
crowd
well
is
rested on the
sending me.
apron for the past 7 or 8 minutes. There's a reversal. Trash into the ropes. Beautiful. Float over. DD.
You know what though? Honestly, like I've been to so many wrestling shows where they would have loved to have an audience like this. I've been to so many where like they were in some like rural Indiana armory and it ends up being like under a handful of people there.
DT on Damaja.
Although, if Sabu was on the show, there would always be at least 10 people in the audience because there was a group of juggalos in in central Indiana and southern Indiana area who would always go to any show that had Sabu on it.
Trailer Park Trash has the lateral press, and Conway makes the save in the nick of time. There's Dinsmore back in the ring. He is all over Rob Conway, the Iron Man. Robert Briscoe has lost
Blubber
complete
lips,
control
Ben Thorpe.
of the Who Do You Trust Tag Team Showdown here at St. Teresa's Gym. It's
St.
Trash
Teresa,
and Damaja.
there you go.
There's Conway. Throws Nick Dinsmore over the top rope. Referee Robert Briscoe wasn't seeing it. That would have been a disqualification. Conway batters Trash again. I'll tell you, Conway and Damaja, even though they don't have very good tag team continuity, they have been together on a few things, and brain damage on Trailer Park Trash. Now Damaja with the cover, and what? His own partner, Rob Conway, broke it up. Conway makes the press. And Damaja breaks it up. Both Conway and Damaja
going on
wanting
here?
to make the pin on an injured Trailer Park Trash. And this could cost them, folks. This argument could cost them.
I've got to
Dinsmore
remember
with a
not
chair.
to
He
play
swings at
the
Damaja.
bumpers.
Damaja's
Not
blocked
to
it.
play the
Conway
music on the
on
bumpers. I
Dinsmore's
gotta
back.
remember.
Damaja has that chair in the ring. He hasn't used it yet. If he does, Briscoe disqualified.
Boom!
No! Damaja. Dinsmore out of the way. Damaja nailed
happened?
Conway. Trash with the cover. 2, 3, and we have
come
got winners. Trailer Park Trash, Nick Dinsmore have won this tag team contest here tonight at St. Teresa's in Louisville.
Did you see the people just immediately get up and go after the match ended?
Well, I've been joined in the ring by Rob Conway, the Iron Man, and as you can see on that videotape, your partnership with Damaja
Yeah, I agree. His outfit even looks like Loki's.
last Tuesday at St. Teresa's did not turn out to either one of your liking. You have a championship contest set with him August 17th at the Louisville Gardens. This is going to be your chance to back up what you've been saying all along, that you should be the man in OVW.
Well, everybody knows that tag team match that you, Cornette,
I think his name, I think he wrestled in WWE as, I think Doug Basham was himself in OVW. So I think the Damaja wrestled as the other one. What was the other guy's name? It was Doug and Danny Basham, maybe.
set me up in with the Damaja was the biggest farce that's ever been in the history of OVW, because it's never been about a
Pre-steroids
tag
Rob
team.
Conway.
It's always been about the title. It's about the title going around the Iron Man's waist. Tuesday, August 17th at the Louisville Gardens when I beat the Damaja. Well, the Damaja has been getting a lot of publicity. He's been getting a lot of the Iron Man spotlight. He shouldn't be getting it. The OVW is not big enough for both of us. Now it's time for the Iron Man to put
Salad
up or
toss.
shut up, and you know I'm never going to shut up. So Tuesday night, the 17th, at the Louisville Gardens, if Damaja can come out as the winner,
He does
and beat
kinda
the
look
Iron
like
Man,
he's
and I
from the
don't
movie
come out as
Swingers.
the champion, I will leave Ohio Valley Wrestling.
The beret, the shirt, the sunglasses.
So
leather
what you're
pants.
saying is if you don't win the championship from the Damager on the 17th at the Louisville Gardens, and you'll put it in writing, I assume, you will leave OVW for good? Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying it, but it'll never come true because the Damager can never beat me for that belt.
Wait a minute.
Hold on just a second, Rob Conway. How do you think you deserve a OVW heavyweight title shot? What makes you think you deserve OVW title shot? If I remember correctly, last Tuesday night at St. Teresa Gym,
what a
I
power
pinned
move.
you, big boy, 1, 2, 3 in that tag title match. Or excuse me, there wasn't no titles, but in that tag match.
That's what I was thinking, ATF Media. He was kind of like the chat GPT for Rob Conway. He took everything he said and then put it into a way that's easy to understand. Concise. Now you're telling me, and you'll put it in writing, you'll leave the OVW if the Damager beats you?
So therefore, I beat you. I should be facing the Damager August 17th at the Louisville Gardens for the OVW heavyweight title shot.
You know, he's got a point there, Conway.
I guarantee you, if I did IRL and for like more than a couple hours, we could for sure run it. We would definitely run into a guy that looked exactly like Trailer Park Trash.
He did beat you. He pinned you 1, 2, 3 in that tag team match at St. Teresa's.
First of all, Paleface, you're going to come out here on TV
Paleface?
wearing your mom's rebel flag underwear on your head, challenging me. Well, you better be doing more than whistling Dixie. You better have some six-pack underneath that instead of that big fat belly. Because no matter where it is or when it is,
he
a
worried
man
about
like
his
you,
fitness
an
score?
average man, could never beat the Iron Man without Damage's help or some other chair or some stipulation.
Oh boy,
Well, wait a minute.
here.
Let's just cut to the chase on this thing. Are you willing to face him this Tuesday night at St. Teresa's and maybe make it where the winner gets that championship
Honestly,
match
yeah.
at the Gardens?
It either looks, it does, this is definitely Ian Rotten's like vibe, although this guy's been way better shape. But yeah, he looks like either that or someone he would have recruited in like 2003.
On the 17th? Would you be willing to do that? Are you willing to do that, Trash?
I'm more than willing.
What's up,
Instead of you
Blaspheme?
standing out here blowing air out that big fat head of yours, how about next Tuesday at St. Therese, you put up your title shot on the line against me for the Tuesday, August 17th at the Louisville Gardens. And if you can prove yourself to me,
Louisville Gardens.
and you can prove yourself to all these people and beat me legally, I might add,
Legally.
1, 2, 3, then yes, you do deserve the title shot.
I tell you what, I'm ready to make it if you're ready to agree to it.
Tuesday night at St. Therese, you want a piece of me for
St.
my
Therese.
title shot? I'm going to show you why I'm the Iron Man, and you're the average man. Put it on, Cornette.
Well, there you have it. This Tuesday night at St. Teresa's, it will be Trailer Park Trash against Rob Conway. The winner will challenge for the title at the Gardens on the 17th against the Damager.
Now let's check out the entire St. Therese card.
Ohio Valley Wrestling returns to St. Teresa's Gym.
Sorry. The copyright keeps grabbing it because of that music.
I got a shot at winning the Southern Tag Team
Look at Rico, man. He's set up in this joint.
Championship. Flash Flanagan is a great wrestler and a fine partner. Now, them Suicide Blondes are a tough team.
He should
But
flirt
Flash
on
and
his
I will do
beret.
everything we can Tuesday night to bring the tag belts home.
And our next event,
Oh,
weighing in
boy.
at 205
Rasputin.
pounds from Russia, Rasputin.
Boo.
And his opponent,
American Eagle.
Well, Dean, a tremendous amount of
Listen to the
excitement
music
already
in
here at
this.
Ohio Valley Wrestling concerning the debut of the WWF rookie sensation Rico Constantino.
Oh, is this
a former
Rico?
American gladiator.
What a
toured with
terrible
Power
entrance
Team.
song. It doesn't even
He's been
start
a Las
till he's
Vegas
in the
police
ring.
officer, a paramedic, a tremendous athlete all his life. This kid has really taken the area
Oh,
by
the
storm,
music,
and the
entrance
support
music
from the
sucks.
fans in the Kentuckiana area is just overwhelming for Rico Constantino.
man, that footage we had on him last week, in the ring, doing all the bits with the power team stuff, shattering all those blocks, the fire on his
Like, I don't mind the song in and of itself, but like, I just don't think it's a good song for like an energetic baby face. And plus, like, I don't like songs where they don't kick in until you're in the ring. Like, you know what I mean? I remember Chris Hero used to come out to a Three Doors Down song, and he would stay in the back the entire time until the song got to the part where it said, like, you can call me Superman, and then he would come out. I hated that shit.
Wristbands, I was very impressed.
This is 1999, Jake Steele. What's up, Vinny? Ben wouldn't like this. He doesn't like Lenny Kravitz. Rico was great. He had a really good personality, too. Although, I think WWF did a good job of showcasing his personality, at least as a manager.
In the ring area, 240 pounds from Monterey, California, Rico Constantino!
ATF
Well,
media
Dean, as
hates
you mentioned,
Ben Thorpe.
tremendous feats of strength and feats of more than that, of
I haven't seen
determination, of
these
mental
either,
toughness from Rico
Blaspheme.
Constantino. One of the most amazing videotapes I've ever seen was aired this past week on Ohio Valley Wrestling.
We've been catching up on Memphis, old school Memphis on Fridays, and then I was like, I saw the OVW was on here, and I was like, man, I've never actually watched the, like, Cornette run of booking, and I was like, fuck it, might as well try.
Breaking cinder blocks with his bare hands with his head while they were on fire. This young man can snap baseball bats. He can tear phone books in half. And what's more, he's incredibly agile, almost a gymnast quality for a man his size and his strength to be so quick and so agile is just...
Well, Chris Hero was like he's like a meta cerebral wrestler, so he always has to do things a little bit different.
It's almost
Whoops.
unheard of in professional sports.
Tell you what impressed me on that footage. I saw the bit in the
I
American
miss Chris
Gladiators.
Hero.
where
He
they
was such a good
start off
wrestler.
cranking that little machine that takes you from the one platform to the other. Then you climb the net. You do the bit where you come down the lunge line. All those different feats that you have to go through. But at the end of it, you go through this some kind of a paper barrier. On the other side is another American Gladiator. Through all that stuff, he
Get him,
still had the
Rico.
power to blow that American Gladiator
Remember his
off
great
his
entrance
feet, and
song?
I sat there with my mouth open.
He looks so
Exactly,
good to me.
exactly. You
Now
have to
that's
use
an
every
entrance
muscle,
song.
every part of your body in that American Gladiators competition, and he proved a tremendous all-around
nice.
athlete is Rico Constantino. I don't believe I've ever seen anyone else in this sport or any other that has the all-around ability of Rico Constantino. There's a cover lateral press.
I think Cornette is like so excited because he's only been booking here for like a month now, if even a month. I think he's so excited, and he's imparting so much information. I think he wants to like make sure that like the fans are caught up on it, but it's just like it's a lot of information.
Count of two, and Rasputin comes out.
Rasputin
Little
barely out of that.
heavy-handed.
He's got to be running strictly on instinct right now. Rico's had the upper hand from the
But
very
it's
beginning. This
Cornette,
sets him
so
up for
is
the
it really
ride
that bad?
across the ring. Up. And how impressive
Good
that
God,
is.
look at the power. Look
What's
at the
up, Beats?
strength.
Just holding him there. Flash Flanagan has definitely got himself a great tag team partner in Rico Constantino to take on the Suicide Blondes this Tuesday.
This Tuesday night, it's going to be almost a dream team situation. Rico Constantino and Flash Flanagan
That would've looked
teaming
good with
up
a different
to face the
camera
Suicide Blondes, Rip Rogers and Jason Lee, for that OVW Southern Tag Team Championship. Spinning heel kick that Rasputin ducked, and he didn't duck the side kick. That one caught him right on the chin, and Rico, once again with a convincing 2 count. Rasputin has got to come out of this with something else. Got to try some other kind of strategy to combat Rico Constantino.
Now, I can't believe Rob Conway is literally putting his career in the OVW on the line. That's just unbelievable.
Well, you heard
Yeah.
in the interview, and folks, I'll reiterate it for those of you who may have been confused by the challenge.
Rico too is like his first big guy that he's like his project that he's bringing in from the partnership with WWF. So like I'm sure he wants to make sure that like Rico really gets over.
Is flying
Since
left
it's
and
like
right.
his first
Rob Conway will
little
challenge the
seed of an
Damager for the
idea
heavyweight championship on August 17th at the Louisville Gardens, but Trailer Park Trash says no, I should have that championship
He's
shot.
got some pretty
so
good moves
basically,
in
they're
this-
going to
in his,
wrestle
repertoire
Trash and
here.
Conway this
Standing
Tuesday night at
moonsault.
St. Teresa's. The winner of that
Oh,
match will face
nice.
Damager at the Gardens on the 17th. Standing moonsault from Rico Constantino and another convincing 2 count.
How in the wide world of sports is Rasputin getting out of this stuff? I mean, he rakes the eyes, obviously the kind of man that's willing to bend the rules whenever he has to get out of a situation, and taking the top rope to the throat of Rico Constantino. Robert Briscoe making sure that he makes the break, but of course Rasputin knows he's got a 5 count. He's taking advantage of every second of it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think they did a great job, like, as far as him as a wrestler, but I think as a manager, he was fantastic. He was definitely entertaining. And I think they stuck him with a gimmick that a lot of people would have just, like, not been able to do anything with or would have been, like, pissed about. but he like ran with it and made the most of it and actually made like a really memorable. I think Rico's a super memorable character from that time.
Let me ask you a question, Dean. How much more peaceful would it be around here if Rob Conway was gone? If Rob Conway does indeed
Cruiserweight
face Damaja for the title on the 17th at the Gardens and doesn't win the championship, I'm going to have it in writing, folks. It will be in contract form. Conway says he'll leave OVW for good, and how peaceful would it be around here without that guy running his mouth? That's what
Very peaceful and a lot more room around here without having to worry about him flexing all over the place.
Well, that's, you know, when Rob Conway's in town, when he's in the dressing room or wherever he is, you can't.
Oh, he might have been there, but like he hasn't been there for a while. I didn't see him in '98. This is the first time we've seen him in '99. So maybe he was like on the shelf or something.
Get within 10 feet of a mirror. He's got that pretty well all blocked off. Rasputin goes to the top, an all or nothing proposition, and Rasputin gets nothing. And Rico Constantino has created an opening and may very well take this one home.
Ducks under the clothesline, big standing drop kick, and another one for Rasputin's trouble. A third one, man, Rico showing that athleticism up and down very quickly. How about 4 times for you, Rasputin?
4 standing drop kicks in a row. Now,
God
boot to the
damn,
gut.
4 standing
and Rico
drop kicks.
setting him up. Could be, what is it, a power bomb, a chicken wing? Wait a minute. Good night, face first.
Early
Rico
99. Well, we're in early
Constantino,
99. Well, we're in mid
of
99.
Rasputin, and he's pulling out some moves,
This is
Dean,
the first
that
time I've
I
seen
haven't
him
seen before.
And just like
on
Babe
the
Ruth,
TV
he's
show
calling
anyway.
for the fence right there. He's got the big
Here.
move. He's
Wait
got
a
him
minute.
up. What?
Fireman's carry position, but he's got his arm underhooked at the head. Oh, my God. Rasputin down on the back.
Yeah, this is August 7th, 1999. Cornette says that this is his like premiere, his in-ring debut.
of
We've
his
seen
head
him
with
on like hype videos though.
Charging leap, and that's it.
Rico Constantino take.
Why did he become a manager? I don't know. I mean, why did Vince make him like a hairdresser? I don't know. I mean, I think I definitely think he made the most of the gimmick, but I don't really know why they used him the way they did.
That match and makes quick work of Rasputin. I tell you, ladies and gentlemen, keep your eyes on this young man. This a star.
Ugh.